Alright guys, here's a video on how to use your backdrop and sunlight to take a picture of your personal artifact. So first thing you want to do is put your backdrop down on the ground. Now foam core like this is ideal because it's nice and flat. You can also use your bed sheet so long as it's not got too many wrinkles on it, or a towel. If you're using a cloth like that, just make sure the surface is as flat and wrinkle free as possible. Okay, now the first thing you want to do is hold your object in your hand and find a pose that you like. Okay, try a few different grips. All right, study the angles that you want to capture in your camera frame first. And I decided that I kind of like this sort of unusual position, right? And here's what I want you to do. Right now the sun's kind of in front of me, right? I want to walk around and study how the light changes as I change my body position relative to the sun. Okay, over here I'm noticing that there's a lot of pretty dark cast shadow right where my palm is, and my pinky's nice and dark. Kind of liking that, you know. Over here, as I change the angle, right, of where I'm standing, my shadows change as well. My palm's a lot brighter, my pinky's very, very bright. I might like that more. Now, over here is the angle that definitely does not work, because the cast shadow that my whole body's casting is covering up the whole thing, so that's a no-go. So, rotating once more. Over here is a little bit better, but I think I like some of those initial positions better than the shadows I'm seeing here. There's a little too much light, right? It's not very balanced between the dark and light areas. So I think I prefer something closer to either this position or something like this position. I kind of like how the pencil itself is casting a shadow on my wrist as well. Or maybe somewhere here. In any case, right, depending on what your preference is, crouch down close to your backdrop like this before you take a picture, so that as much of the background as possible is being covered with the white. So I would take a picture like this, and then I would change my position once more, get up to one of the angles that I thought was interesting, right over here. I'll take another picture there, right? My positioning and my framing is similar, but the angle of light, I'm trying out different angles, okay? So I would take another picture right there, and then you can go back into your computer, right? Once you take those pictures, upload it into your device and see which one of the light angles worked best to represent your object.